What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Kaged Review, and this is a review for WWE SmackDown for 129.19. And I thought that Raw was very, very, very lacking. Like, really lacking. It was not good to me that much at all. A lot of people liked it. I don't see how. I think that they overutilized the worst superstars in their company, and it just fell flat for me. So coming back, I don't know what my expectations were for SmackDown. I really liked NXT TakeOver. I really liked the Rumble. And then Raw just completely let me down. So they start out with Becky Lynch. Comes to the ring, does a pretty good promo. Of course, Charlotte Flair is going to cut her off. And I like Charlotte Flair's promos a lot too. I really do think she's a natural at this. Anybody who says that she's getting what she's got from her dad hasn't been paying attention, because she's damn good. She's super talented. And so Becky and Charlotte, I thought, was a really good way to start this out. And Charlotte comes in, she's like kind of fake congratulating Becky Lynch and starts taking jabs at her. Becky punches her in the mouth and walks out of the ring, starts walking up the ramp. Charlotte goes after her, a brawl ensues, they start really going after each other. It looks like Becky Lynch has, re-aggravated her leg. And so it was a good way to start the show when Becky landed that first punch to Charlotte. Man, the crowd just popped. And, to make a side note really quick, Becky Lynch is a prime example of WWE trying to create a superstar will never, ever, ever supersede right place, right time. And that's exactly what it was with Becky Lynch. She was at the right place at the right time. You have the most loaded Divas division, or women's division, that's ever been in WWE ever. And they keep giving the belt to Charlotte, like 2-3 years, and she's been the champion 7 times. And at some point, you're just like, well, Charlotte's great, she's amazing, but what about Bayley, Sasha Banks, Asuka, Naomi, Becky Lynch? And so when they finally popped, it was like everything just worked. And Becky became the superstar that she is. So that was really cool. I really liked that opening. And then you get Shinsuke Nakamura. He takes on R-Truth next. And R-Truth cuts a promo that because he got knocked out of the Royal Rumble, that they were giving him a United States Championship match. And so that was kind of interesting. But he takes on Nakamura, and it was a pretty quick match, honestly. R-Truth gets a roll-up on Shinsuke, gets the win. He's the new United States Champion. So Rusev comes out, he's like, Shinsuke doesn't deserve to be U.S. Champion, so you definitely don't deserve. So he kind of goads R-Truth into defending his title right away. And so it's now R-Truth versus Rusev for the United States Championship. And I think instantly a lot of people were thinking that they were just going to give the United States Championship back to Rusev. But instead, they actually doubled down. Rusev gets the win, R-Truth gets the win over Rusev. So that was really cool, honestly. Like, that was a moment, I think. You had your first big title change on SmackDown. I thought it was cool how they did it. At first, it looked like there was a lot of confusion with the match with Rusev, or I'm sorry, I keep calling him Rusev, R-Truth and Shinsuke. And so it really, I think, established R-Truth, okay, like, we're giving the belt to him when they double down. So that was cool. Rey Mysterio is supposed to take on Samoa Joe next, but instantly Zelina Vega comes out. She's cutting a promo, talking about how he'll never be Andrade Cien Almas. Almas comes from behind, attacks Rey Mysterio in the ring. Pretty good spot. I liked it. Zelina Vega, I think, is proven to be pretty good at promos. And God, dude, the outfit she came out in, oh, that girl looks good. So, all around, it was a good spot, though. Backstage, you get a bit with Gallows and Anderson, and they're asking why Rusev and Shinsuke beat down R-Truth together after Rusev lost. It looked like Rusev and Shinsuke were on the same page for a second, so the Good Brothers stepped up. They challenged Rusev. Shinsuke walked into the scene. He says, "I accept." And so Rusev says, "You better not screw me over," to Shinsuke, and apparently that's going to be a match. Backstage, you see The Miz and Shane O'Mac. They're getting ready for their celebration. They're walking to the ring, nothing big there. You get in the ring, and I don't know, like, this was kind of hokey for me. They bring in The Miz's dad, and Miz's dad's like, "I'm proud of you," and everybody's all excited. I don't know that it really did anything for me. And then Shane makes the announcement that they're going to have a fatal 4-way tag team match to decide who is going to face them, I think, at Elimination Chamber. So we know that's the next match coming. You cut back from commercial, and it's a backstage bit with Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, and they're talking about how they're inserting themselves into this tag team tournament for the first ever women's tag team champions. And then you get the fatal 4-way, The Bar, New Day, Usos, Heavy Machinery. Really good match. It was an elimination match. I mean, you've got 3 of the best tag teams in the company right now. And then Heavy Machinery, they're new, so they're kind of an attraction, honestly. So it worked. I really liked the match. I thought it was pretty good. And at the end of the day, it was the Usos who won, and they get the challenge. And I think that's appropriate because, let's face it, the Usos are easily one of the best, if not the best tag team that WWE has to offer. So it was really cool. Then you get Daniel Bryan. He's in the ring doing his promo, and a bunch of guys start coming out and saying that they want to challenge Daniel Bryan, and the ring starts filling up with people, and Daniel Bryan kind of just leaves the ring as they start arguing amongst each other. A little brawl breaks out in the ring, and Daniel Bryan says, "None of you are getting to face me." And then Triple H comes on the Titantron, and he makes the announcement that yes, none of them are going to face you, because all of them are going to face you at the Elimination Chamber for the championship. And so we have AJ Styles, Mustafa Ali, Jeff Hardy, Samoa Joe, Randy Orton, and so they all are facing Daniel Bryan in the Elimination Chamber for the title. So that's the big thing that they leave off on. And I thought it was cool. I thought overall this was a much better show than Raw. I really like how they opened it. I really like how they closed it. They're establishing what they're doing next month at the Elimination Chamber. I like that. Had some good matches. The Fatal 4-Way. I liked it. The Shane McMahon Miz bit, honestly, like I said, it was a little bit hokey for me. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't good for me. And that's, maybe it's just personal flavor. I really like what they did with Rusev. That was a very good opening match. 2 matches, actually. They're carrying on the Rey Mysterio and Andrade feud, which I think is cool. I think it's a great feud. So I really did like this show. I give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I feel it's pretty strong. Even though they had the hokey little bit there with Shane and The Miz and his father, I think they did a lot with this show, and I think they did a lot that leads into pay-per-views that are coming up. You got WrestleMania not that far away now. You've got Elimination Chamber next. They're looking towards both pay-per-views, planning it out. So it's cool. I like it. So ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm at. 8 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz. Kaged Nation out.